Tonight, thousands of fires are still raging in the Amazon. But Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro is refusing $20 million in emergency aid from G7 countries to fight those fires, calling it part of a colonial mentality, and now saying he'll only accept the money if he gets an apology from French President Emmanuel Macron. On Monday, Bolsonaro endorsed a Facebook post mocking the appearance of Macron's wife. Macron responding, saying Bolsonaro was disrespectful. More than 26,000 fires have burned, many set illegally, to create cattle ranches for Brazil's beef industry.
Climate scientists say one of the most immediate impacts from all of this is how much carbon is being released into the atmosphere.
The immensity of the fires overwhelming Brazil's emergency responders. Environmentalists blame Bolsonaro, who wants to open up more rainforests to industry.
We've reached what scientists believe could be a tipping point. If another 3% of the jungle here is destroyed, the lungs of the earth, as this is called, may go to a point of no return.
President Trump today tweeting his support for Bolsonaro, saying he's doing a great job. Bolsonaro responding, "We're fighting the wildfires with great success." But tonight, even Brazil's environment minister says the area on fire is so vast, Bolsonaro should accept the emergency aid. Kerry Sanders, NBC News, Rondônia, Brazil.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.